today. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The Colts at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 1. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a gain of 34. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
On play action, they'll throw. It'll buy some time right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Colts! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it.
We'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
2nd and 5.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will set up shop in enemy. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back to throw now on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No.
Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
He'll drop to throw.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A great play there. Jameis now on 1st down.
There's Chris Olave. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Winston. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Play action now, Winston.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
This is caught. Touchdown. Michael Pittman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they moved the football. Full command of their play. Full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanned. And it was capped. On play action, Winston. And this one caught by Max Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 31, Winston finding Williams once more, complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays, picks up the first. Winston now. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A 10th carry for Kamara. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Play fake. Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he returns it into enemy territory, down to the 40. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's second down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And some room to work. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the... times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Winston. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Winston. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the Ravens who get the win at home. Lamar Jackson, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. From there, we head over to the West Coast. Check out the Niners at home at Levi Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. DeAndre Hopkins, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Desmond Ridder leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check mash, check mash. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, 5 in. Reload, reload. Ready, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Looking for Campbell downfield.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
On 1st and 10, Winston. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing, Winston. Dancing, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
On second down, it's Taylor.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his second.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now the call on the field.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges from the remainder of this ball game.
Panther Street. 18 Rattler.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
The Colts send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
On second down at 4. Winston escaping the pressure right.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first.
Winston. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Finding space at the 40.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. First down, Winston.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. They'll throw again. Winston flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And meanwhile, Winston's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Another first down as he went right back to the... And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. And we'll get a review of this being inside. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Here's Winston. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Winston eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great... The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Saints, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
She right got me. T-Rag got me.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
From the gun, it's Taylor. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll look to throw here. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. On the handoff. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Come on, set, 50, green.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 62 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
From the 41, Tua got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Singletary trying the left side, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense for the Colts, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit.
Caught out wide, and he'll be brought down at the 27. Second and 4.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Boy, a big...
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts!
Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Ready. Red 38. Here we go, D. Anxious
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Now, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense...
Singletary loses it, and the Colts pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Yards.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
They'll try, and he loses the football a 2nd time. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now we give to Taylor. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great...
play there. He scored.
Come on. Shit. Gravity lying. Hey, smash Bronco.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
76 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Hey, check that. Check, Bobcat, Kill, turn. Check smash. Alert, drag him 60.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Now Hill to return it.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Perine again on 2nd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Ellinger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Here's Ellinger. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Pirine. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
She-Rag got me.
tonight. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 79 yards.
Again, it's Taylor.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
They'll set up a throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
The Colts at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
2nd and 6. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick. Just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught by...
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A give for Taylor running right side.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now back to throw.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
Jonathan Taylor,
his 10th touchdown of the season.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage.
He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown.
Michael Pittman.
$73 yards.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is caught inside the 5. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go to the ground again with Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there. The result is 6 points.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is going to have a Colts first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. This is Taylor. Uses the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their mobile quarterback. Keeping it himself. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Ellinger to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colts. A 12-yard touchdown grab. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. The Colts send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Here's Hardman to return.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. Now the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Here we go. No, 32.
Just like that. Just like that. 58.
Back to throw now on first down.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and throw out the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the challenge there not successful, and now they'll be left with only one timeout. 2nd and 9 now. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly.
She right got me.